Hello, I'm going to teach you some tips on Premiere Pro. Let's get started. The first thing I'll teach you is how to import your files. Alright, it's really simple. You just go to File here, and then you click Import. And you can just drag in whichever file you want. Yeah, simple as that. Or you can just double click the project window. Does the same thing. Alright, the next thing I'll teach you is how to use the pen tool. Most beginners just use the pen tool for adjusting audio, so when you just lower it here, you can adjust the fade ins and the fade outs when you want to decrescendo, crescendo, blah blah blah. It's pretty simple. But most forget that you can also use it for the visual component of the film. So basically, what this line represents is the opacity of the film. So if you drag it down, it becomes more transparent. You can see I can get it to fade in, fade out. So it's a really useful tool, and although most people don't use the opacity tool for the video, it's good to know. Okay, the next skill I will teach you is how to use Prelude. So a lot of you might think, oh, how is this relevant to what we're doing? We're using Pro, not Prelude. Well, I'll teach you why. Alright, so the reason why it's important is when you need to work with files like AVCHD files, such as the one I'm going to show you now. So as you can see, AVCHD files aren't really divided into clips when you once import it into Premiere Pro. And once you import the entire thing, it's usually going to be really bloated, and it's going to take a long while to import because you're probably going to be sharing the camera with a lot of different people, and you're going to have a lot of footage that you don't want to put into that specific project. Well, that's why Prelude is there. It helps you choose which files you want. So fortunately, this file this file only has two. So let's say I just want one of these. I just select it, choose to where I want them to go, and then I ingest. And it's going to take a while to ingest, as you can see here. Alright, after you ingest this clip, you can send to Premiere Pro, and what this will do is send the footage straight to the project window here, so you can use it, do whatever you want with it. Alright, that's how you can use Prelude Pro. I mean, not Prelude Pro, just Prelude. Alright, next skill. Alright, next I'll teach you how to color grade. This is really easy, so listen up. Video effects, and then go to color correction. And what I really like to use is RGB curve because it's easy to use. Alright, after you apply to the footage you want to apply to, you can go to effect controls, and these are the curves, and what you can do is manipulate these curves, and the less you make the red, the less prevalent the reds are going to be. So you can adjust these curves to make your video have the look you want. Obviously this is not the color I want, but this is just an example of how you can use the curves to make color that you want to use in your footage. Good? Good. Alright, so the last skill I'm going to teach you today is how to use multiple video layers. And what I'm going to do is move this video clip here to a higher video channel. And what this will do is, as you can see, when the cursor goes over there, the video that is playing is going to be the one at the highest video channel. So if I had another video at video 3, then it's most likely going to play that video, not the video that I have here, because the opacity is different. Okay, forget opacity, but what I'm trying to say is, alright, so here's what you do next. So here's footage. I want to use this footage on the side, and what this does is I can minimize it, and I can put footage here if I want to. So this is really useful if you're editing a news segment and you want to roll another footage while the main footage is still rolling. And yeah, it's really simple. You can also put multiple clips on here at the same time, and it can be useful for a bunch of different things. Okay, that's the end of this Premiere Pro skill teaching session. Stay tuned for next time, which is never.